a decent plan. I thought our guys played their tails off. Very, very, very proud of every single person on our team about the effort that they gave. We're up against it. We know that it's a transitional team. That's not an excuse for us. We played a good team that made the right adjustments and did exactly what they were supposed to do to win. And so we're happy to be here. We didn't come here to lose. We'll take a lot from it and try to get better as we go. We're extremely grateful and appreciative of the opportunity that Coach Williams really initiated to give us this opportunity to come here and play his team as he moves his program forward. And so he didn't have to do that. And so we do appreciate him allowing us this game to happen. And so it was a fun night, even though we lost. We'll try to get better from it and move forward.
All right, well, we can bring in some questions. We'll start with Daryl Bruffett. He's with KBTX. You may remember him.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, yes. Hey, Daryl, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Coach, I'm doing well. Good to see you. We would miss you if you hadn't changed your being a smart ass, so we always appreciate that. I just wanted to ask you, do you feel like that your guys got better from the opener?
Oh, yeah. I don't think you saw the opener, Daryl.
No, sir, I didn't.
Well, it wasn't anything to see, I'll tell you. No, we got a ton better. I knew that we would because we were basically just trying to use the opener as a learning experience about practice. And we had some guys that weren't practicing like they needed to, and they've made some adjustments between that time. And so we had more of a rotation that we'll probably see for the remainder of the season. But we had to get much better than we were in the opener. We got a long ways to go. We made so many mistakes. We didn't have any offense tonight. We made just too many bonehead turnovers and stuff like that. But again, every single play we made was out of commission. It wasn't out of omission. They tried to do stuff. We just need more practice. We need more cohesiveness. We'll get that as time happens. We'll probably have a harder time improving in practice because of our numbers and the competitive level of players that we have. So unfortunately, we're going to have to try to take it from game to game. And you'd rather do it in practice, but we're going to have to turn that up about 10 notches in practice, even though they try hard. But I was really proud of their effort, and that's all you could ever ask for guys. They came here thinking they were going to win. And we were the only ones the people in our locker room were probably the only ones that thought we had a chance to win. And I believe that it wasn't just talk. I believe that they really felt it in their heart. And so that was really nice for me to see, but they laid it out on the line on the court, no question.
Hey, Coach, thank you very much. Good luck to you.
Good to see you, Daryl. Thank you for everything, buddy.
You bet, sir.
Let's go to another old timer, Chip Howard from Sports Talk.
Hey, Chip.
Billy, good to see you. I know everybody's in the same boat this year with everything that's happening, but how much more of a challenge is it being the first year guy trying to get all your system in with the lack of practice that you guys have been able to have?
You know, Chip, I know you're taking a shot at our team by saying we look like we hadn't been practicing much, but
No,
no, not really. But actually, Chip, we've had very little disruption, and I think that our guys have been tremendous about following the protocol that our school has been asking us to follow. And last year's coach, he moved up to administration, and they put him in charge of all the COVID protocol, and he's done a tremendous job. And you know, our guys have followed it very well. It could hit us at any time, you know, just like anyone else all across the world. You know, never know when it's going to hit you. But our guys have done a really good job of doing what they've been asked to do, even though it's difficult. And so we haven't missed as much practice time as maybe some other teams, and we're just praying that we continue to stay away from that virus. And then hopefully at one point we'll get this thing under control.
there were a lot of fouls both ways tonight, Billy. I know some of that's a product of your aggressiveness and how you like to defend. What's the fine line between playing like you like to play defense and not fouling?
It sounds like you're speaking exactly like an SEC team playing against a WAC team at home. A lot of fouls. There was a lot of fouls over here, and they shot 40 foul shots. And saying we didn't foul, but the referees were outstanding. It was great. Those guys are good enough to be in the Final Four. It's good to see some old familiar faces, and they come in there with the right. They were awesome. And so I'm just joking about that, but we did foul too much. That's been a concern for us. When, normally at this point in the season, you've already played a lot of games on December the 2nd. We didn't get to have any exhibition games. We didn't get to have any scrimmages. And so that's when, you've been telling them in practice, you got to quit fouling. You got to not use your hands. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. Well, we haven't had any exhibition games. So you go right into real games. And so we're going to have to make an adjustment on how the game is going to be called. And the game is called outstanding. And we just have to make adjustments and do a better job of not fouling, because nobody can win, no matter if you're at home on the road, if you give them 40 foul shots. And A&M did a great job of making them.
Thank you, Billy. It's good to see you.
Chip, good to see you, buddy. So stay safe.
All right, next up is Travis Brown. He's a new guy down at the Bryan College Station Eagle.
Hey, Coach. Thanks for taking my call this week. In playing off of that, I know you said it might be an emotional night for you. What was the emotions that when you actually got on the court and got some sit-down bus drivers and then the like?
I don't hear any of that stuff. I really don't. Coaches that are so into the game, it was great walking out there. I saw a lot of people. There was a lot of nice things said and all that kind of stuff. Man, when you tip it up, it's all gone. It's competition. It's not anything other. So no, that's no disrespect to the fans. I wish I would have given anything to be a normal thing, because I know this place would have been filled up and it would have been a joy to see, because that's exactly how we left it. Again, we can't control it, but I can't wait till the Aggies are able to see their team play and fill this arena up. But it's an emotional game, because it's a game. And our next game against Abilene Christian will be an emotional game too. I won't be going to a place I had coached before, but it never was about me. It was about Tarleton playing Texas A&M. And yeah, I've been here and all that kind of stuff. And you've had all these friends, and you think about all the players, and that players make it all. That's a whole deal for everyone. But no, when they tip it up, you tip it up. But again, we're so appreciative of having this opportunity to come back to a place that I love and continue to love and have so many friends. And it was a great experience for not only me, but for our team and our program.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll wrap it up with Casey from the battalion.
Hi, Coach. Compared to a normal game in Reed Arena, do you think the lack of crowd noise tonight had an impact on your players?
I think it would probably help us. I mean, the way that I've seen Reed Arena, I think that you don't want to come in here when they start going on a run like they did tonight when we had a lead. So because I've always thought that the best basketball jobs in the country are the ones who could establish a home court advantage. And that was one of the greatest things that we were able to do here at Texas A&M, and nobody has better fans. And so I think that we benefited. I mean, I wish there had been 10 million fans in here and COVID would go away, but because of the COVID situation, we probably benefited of not having, all the Aggies in there doing all the things that they do. And so to support their team. So it would benefit us probably more than anyone.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck with your season.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that's all the questions we have for you. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, I was hoping that Brent would ask a question, because I would answer the question. And now I know that since he didn't answer it, he's going to write whatever he wants to write instead of what was really said. And so I was just hoping that he would have asked a question that we could put on record, that he would have had to put what I ended up answering. So no, good to see you, Brent. Good to see everyone. Have a good day, guys.
I was going to come out to the tunnel and say hello, Coach.
All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.